Eric Chesson here, founder of Autism Fitness, and we're looking at the warm-up superset of walking band pull and overhead band walk. So you saw with our athlete, we made a transition using the band from his break back to exercise. Then I'm setting up his hands here in what we would call a reverse or underhand or supinated grip. And the walking band pull, the reason we use this as a warm-up exercise is we are working on gait pattern here, we're working on shoulder stability, and we're working on grip as well. It's also the only exercise in our Fitness 15 where we're having the athlete walk backwards, because there's typically very little reason for backwards movement, but it does provide a different motor planning input for our athlete as well. And it does have some transition to activities of daily living, where if we think about pulling an object or dragging an object across the floor and having that nice, short, stable gait pattern when walking backwards. So here we see the transition turning around, resetting that grip for the athlete, and having him walk backwards. Now you see that there's a slight lean towards the right. So, and partially that's because the athlete is trying to figure out where those cones are. Eventually we want to eliminate that. And now we're looking at this overhead band walk. Fantastic warm-up exercise. I recommend this to just about everybody, regardless of whether we're talking about the neurotypical or neuroatypical population, including those with autism. And what I'm doing here is setting up the athlete's arms in that nice, healthy overhead position. We're doing no forcing into position at all. I'm just helping him to get into that overhead position and have some awareness about where his hands and shoulders need to be. So you see I'm bringing out that cone there, so he has a little wider space to work with when getting to that end point. And then we're going to reset his, not only his grip on the band, because we want shoulder width or greater, but also getting back into that overhead position for him. So that's a warm-up superset with the walking band pull and the overhead band walk.